Welcome to the week of January 26th through February 1st. This is your weekly astrology report and zodiac messages. Okay, this is Citrine, and we are going to start off with the astrology report. Okay, so on the 26th, we have Venus in a square to Mars. Okay, this aspect can bring about sexual tension between people. Okay, this is when Venus is in a square to Mars. Watch out for sexual tension. Okay, now on the 27th, we have Venus in a conjunction to Neptune. Excuse me. And remember, Neptune is in Pisces. It's going to be there for a while. So when Venus is in a conjunction to Neptune, in love, you will be looking for a spiritual connection, okay? This is also a day of creativity and beauty. So when Venus is in a conjunction to Neptune on the 27th, if you are in a relationship, you are going to feel like you and your partner have a spiritual connection. And if you don't have a spiritual connection, you are going to start craving for a spiritual connection with your partner. Now, if you are single, you will find yourself being attracted to someone who is on the same spiritual wavelength that you are on. Okay? This is the energy of when Venus is in a conjunction to Neptune. Okay? This is on the 27th, but remember, in astrology, you can always feel the energy of the planetary movements before they are exact, okay? So just know that around the 27th, if you are in a relationship, you might start feeling the need to have a spiritual connection with your partner. And if you are not in a relationship, you will be yearning to be with someone who you have a spiritual connection with as well. Okay. Now, on the 28th, we have Mars in a square to Neptune. This is going to be a time where a lot of people are going to question whether they are doing the right thing. Because a lot of people have been doing a lot of, making a lot of changes in their lives this month, the beginning of a new decade. So a lot of people are going to be wondering, am I doing the right thing? Did I make the right decision? That is the energy of when Mars is in a square to Neptune. Okay, so let's get into the zodiac messages for this week. And we always start off with Aries, okay? Aries, the key word for you this week is health. So make sure you schedule your doctor's appointments. Make sure you are eating healthy meals, maybe drinking some smoothies, some healthy smoothies. A lot of Aries people are going to be concerned with health this week. Okay, moving on to Taurus. Taurus, you have the completion card. So if you have a lot of projects going on, try to complete them this week. Okay, try not to start anything new until you have finished what you have started. Okay. Now, moving on to Gemini. Gemini, you have the financial discipline card. So this week, try not to splurge on anything. Try to stick to a budget this week. That is the message for Gemini. Have financial discipline this week, Gemini. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer, you have the teaching and learning card. So if you have someone who approaches you and wants you to teach them something, go on ahead and, show them a little bit of the ropes, okay? Also, this could be a week of learning for you also, Cancer. So if someone knows something that you want to learn, don't be afraid to approach them and ask them to teach you. Moving on to Leo. Leo, you have the patience card, okay? So this week, your key word is patience. Have patience this week, Leo. Okay, whether it's patience with the process, patience with others, patience with yourself, Have patience this week, Leo. Okay. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo, this week you have the physical activity card. So get out and get active. Go for a walk in the park. Maybe go to the gym. Maybe take a boxing class, a dancing class, something like that. Just be active this week, Virgo. Moving on to Libra. Libra, you have the new beginnings card. This is awesome. So a lot of Libras will have a new beginning in some area of their lives this week. Okay. Remember, this is a general reading for all zodiac signs. So if something does not resonate with you, don't think about it too much. Okay. So moving on to Scorpio, you have the environment card. So this could also be an indication that some of you Scorpios might be suffering with allergies this week. But it could also be an indication that you will be very involved with your community. Okay. So your key word this week, Scorpio, is environment. Moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this week you have the personal growth card. So you are going to be feeling, a lot of you Sagittarius people are going to be feeling good about your personal growth. Okay. And if you have some growth that needs to take place, this is the perfect week to set those wheels in motion, Sagittarius. Now, moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, this week you have the abundance card. Look at that. That is awesome. So for a lot of Capricorns, you are going to be feeling abundant. You are going to be sharing your abundance. You are going to be teaching others how to be abundant. So your key word this week, Capricorn, is abundance. Okay. Moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, this week you have the healing card. So you are going to be called to help others heal. You are going to be called to heal yourself. You might even be called to read about a different modality of healing this week. Okay. So for a lot of Aquarius people out there, this week your key word is healing. Okay. And let's move on to Pisces and see what is in store for Pisces. Pisces, you have the individuality card. So this week, make sure you are expressing your individuality. Okay? Don't let society pressure you into trying to do things the way other people want you to do them. If you're not feeling it, don't participate in it. Pisces, you have the individuality card. Okay, so this card indicates a need to embrace your individuality, Pisces. Okay, embrace your individuality and be true to yourself. Be your authentic self this week, Pisces. Okay, rather than follow the crowd, take the road less traveled this week, Pisces. Okay, instead of feeling like you're a square peg in a round hole, you're being encouraged to build your own square hole. Okay, show your individuality this week, Pisces. Okay, and here's an affirmation for you, Pisces. I embrace my individuality and become my true, authentic self. That is a great message for everyone, actually. I'll read it again. I embrace my individuality and become my true, authentic self. I love that. That's a great message for everyone. But that was the message for Pisces. So a lot of Pisces people might feel this message more than others. But I don't really have, I don't have any planets in Pisces in my chart. And I felt that. I like that message. Okay. And let's give Libras an affirmation as well. Because they have a new beginning coming up. A lot of Libras have a new beginning coming up this week. Here's an affirmation for new beginnings. I embrace new beginnings and make my dreams come true. I like that. I embrace new beginnings and make my dreams come true. That is a great message for everyone for this week. That's a great affirmation. Okay, so if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can just visit my website, metaphysicalmoonlighters.com, and book a reading there. So until next week, everyone, enjoy your week.